Well, good morning. It is Tuesday, June 1st. Welcome to a new month and welcome back to work after the Memorial Day weekend. I'm Danielle Wiggins with your 3 News Now morning update. We'll get to your top stories in just a moment, but first we check in with Matt, who's tracking rain.
Hey Danielle, yeah, overall, I think today's going to be a nice day. We do have those chances for a few raindrops for this morning, but by this afternoon, most of those should be gone, and I think we'll be partly cloudy. So we're trying to work on some of these clouds. We're definitely cloudy this morning, but we'll get a few more breaks, I think, later into the day once we try to get towards those 70s, and then those raindrops should be mainly out of here for the afternoon hours. You can see that on the trend for the rest of the day. Mid-70s, that's what we're going for. That's exactly the temperature that we had yesterday, about 74. 74 will be our high technically today as well across northeast Ohio. It may just feel a bit cooler today because of those clouds. Here's your National Design Mark hour-by-hour forecast. A few of those raindrops here and there this morning. Most of us, I think, will be on the dry side, though. And then this afternoon, all of us should definitely be on the dry side. Winds are going to be calm today. That's nice, too. And we'll have a little bit of sun for the second half of your Tuesday. Of course, it's June 1st. And then more rain. You saw that coming in from the south. That'll be arriving as you go into tomorrow. The next few days turn a lot wetter across northeast Ohio. Today, we have the system approaching is basically what's going on. So we won't be as sunny today. And then heavier rain comes in for your Wednesday, wrapping up still things on Thursday. I think by Friday morning, everything should be out of here. We may start cloudy and then the sun really kicks back in and then we're back to being really warm. A huge warm up is on our way. We'll be back in the 80s, maybe even some 90s. We haven't officially hit 90 in Cleveland specifically yet, but Danielle, we may try to do that as we go into next week. But Danielle, overall, some nice weather after these next 3 days. Back to you.
I love how you say after. Thank you, Matt. Well, tomorrow is a big day for Ohio. For the first time in more than a year, all COVID-19 health orders in the state will be gone. This means social distancing, mask wearing, and capacity limits will no longer be enforced, per Governor Mike DeWine. Many people, including local business owners, are ready for restrictions to be lifted. Though they know it may not be a quick return to business as usual, business owners are optimistic.
We're happy now to be able to also, work by the guidelines that are set out for us. It's pretty crazy to think back on a year ago and, think about prior sales numbers.
And as of today, 45% of Ohioans have received at least 1 dose of the COVID-19 vaccine. And speaking of Ohioans who have received at least 1 dose of a COVID-19 vaccine, tomorrow is the next Vax-A-Million winner announcement for those who have registered. You can catch that live on WKYC tomorrow evening at 7:29. If you signed up once, you're in for this one. If you haven't registered, you cannot win this drawing, but you can visit ohiovaxamillion.com to register for the final 3 drawings. We have all of the instructions and links that you need at WKYC.com. Remember, Ohioans who have received at least 1 dose of a COVID-19 vaccine are eligible. And some events happening here locally to look forward to this week. Here's 3 things to know. First, Little Italy is breaking ground today on a statue honoring a Cleveland baseball legend. A Rocky Calavito statue is going up in Tony Brush Park. A ceremony will be held later this morning for the kickoff. Construction is going to take a couple of months with an unveiling set for August 10th, which is Calavito's 88th birthday. The Slugger plans to be there for the August event. And the Minor Rocks concert series kicks off tonight. Every Tuesday from June through August, you can catch live music at the Minor Civic Amphitheater. Double Vision will start off the concert series tonight, and the show starts at 7 p.m. Last year's concert series was canceled because of coronavirus, but tonight there will be a vaccine station for the 1-dose Johnson & Johnson shot. And get this, if you choose to get vaccinated, you can get a voucher for a free beverage item. And the Walleye Festival in Port Clinton will start Thursday. It was canceled after storms flooded the area over the weekend, leaving vendors trying to save everything they could. One vendor, Steve Hammer, tells us that he spent the weekend trying to keep his losses at a minimum. Now he's cleaning up and repackaging merchandise to give it another try this weekend. He says not only has his family and friends pitched in, but the community rallied as well.
It's been overwhelming. It really has. seeing the support that we get, you know, you never really think that you affect and you touch people like that. It's been pretty overwhelming. It's been great.
Vendors are all set for the Walleye Festival, which runs Thursday through Sunday. Turning to politics happening today, President Joe Biden will visit Tulsa, Oklahoma to commemorate the Tulsa race massacre. 100 years ago, an angry white mob attacked and ruined what was known as the Black Business District of Tulsa, a predominantly black neighborhood filled with many local shops and businesses. Now, the area is being memorialized, and a full excavation and analysis of Oak Lawn Cemetery, where many who died are buried, is happening today. According to the White House, President Biden will meet with massacre survivors, tour the Greenwood Cultural Center, and will speak publicly. Okay, and here's something else to know. The United States Postal Service wants to raise its price of first-class stamps. The USPS says it will raise rates on stamps from 55 cents to 58 cents this summer. It's all part of a plan to reduce debt for the agency. The U.S. Postal Service also plans to increase prices for first-class mail and magazines and marketing mailers. The changes are set to take effect August 29th. Gas prices are spiking as well. According to AAA, the national average price for a gallon of gas is just under $3.05. That's the highest price on record for Memorial Day weekend since 2014. Some spots in California even saw gas prices hitting almost $4.50 a gallon. Woo! That's high. The average gas price for regular gas in Ohio right now, according to AAA, is $2.95 a gallon. And an Olympic athlete is coming to Cleveland. Simone Biles will be headlining the Gold Over America Tour with other popular gymnasts at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse on October 20th. They will perform some of their routines as part of a 35-city tour to inspire future athletes. Some of the gymnasts joining Biles on the tour include 2016 Olympic gold and silver medalist Lori Hernandez and NCAA national champion Caitlin Ohashi. Okay, speaking of the Olympics, here we go. We're just 52 days out from the Summer Olympics, and one of the first teams to compete is already headed to the games. The Aussie Spirit, Australia's women's softball team, left Sydney yesterday and will stay in a city outside of Tokyo for training camp right now. They'll play a few games against professional softball clubs in Japan since they haven't played an international opponent since last February.
We know it's going to be a bit of a long trek over there. We know we're going to go through lots and lots of COVID testing, but look, we're all prepared for it. We want to do everything that we can to make sure that we're safe when we get there and we're safe while we're in Japan as well.
Fans from abroad have already been barred from attending the games, and there's increasing speculation that games will be held in empty stadiums. And remember, you can watch the Olympics right here on NBC. Well, thank you for taking time to join me for this 3 News Now morning update. Our digital team will continue to bring you the stories making headlines around Northeast Ohio and beyond. Make sure you continue to check our social media pages and WKYC.com throughout the day. I'm Danielle Wiggins, and I'll see you Wednesday morning on Go, starting at 4:30 a.m. Have a great day, everybody.